Hi, my name is Harry Margulies and I have a big question. What is the religion of Judaism? The Jews pray in the synagogues for the temple to be rebuilt. The temple was original Judaism. That's where God was worshipped. That is where people went to burn flesh because the Lord so loved the scent of burning flesh. The second temple was destroyed in the year 70 and God became a bit mysterious. We had somebody mysterious to pray for. Let me first ask, if we would have the temple back and Jews would have to go to burn flesh, how many Jews would be left, among the few left anyway, who would be prepared to do that? Now, what are Jews praying for and how do they treat their religion? The first thing is that God has made a number of rules, and then there is the rule that life can be saved and almost all rules can be broken. You can't commit incest, you can't murder for it, but just about any other rule, including breaking the holy Sabbath. Is that religion? Does that do worship? So God makes rules and man tempers with them because man has decided to interpret texts in a certain way. You're allowed to carry stuff inside your house, inside the walls of your residence. What happens if you're out in the forest? Well, man says, let's do this trick on God. We'll pull a string around a number of trees outside the camp and pretend it is a wall, an eruv. And inside that we can now carry, is God looking at this and saying, they're getting away with this. I didn't know this trick. Somehow the rabbis decided you can't press a button in an elevator, turn on a light, but new technology has come about so you can get into an elevator that is pre-programmed to stop at every floor, and then you can go. And God looks at this as well and says, they got away with this one as well. Humans are much smarter than I thought. Are humans calling God stupid in this? On the Holy of Holy Days, the Yom Kippur, the priest would take, the high priest actually, would take 2 goats, dress one in a red scarf and send him out in the desert with the sins of the people. And the other one be slaughtered and sprinkle the blood 7 times upwards and 1 time downwards. Now that sounds a really good proposition how to get rid of the sin of the people. What the good Lord really wants us to do is not how we pretend it is today. And now I want to get back to the saving of lives, which is pikuach nefesh, is the Hebrew term for the saving of life, which means that God instituted rules and we negotiate them because we find that life is holier than God's rules. It is a bit of a stretch to come to the conclusion that we can read pikuach nefesh, saving of lives and breaking rules, into the text as clearly as the texts where God commands us what to do and not to do. Let me be clear, the same kind of analysis could be made for many other types of religions and many other faith systems. I am culturally Jewish, but have left the faith for good reason. And so I don't mean to particularly harp on Judaism. I just think the examples are interesting and it shows how men negotiate with the Lord constantly to make their lives easier to live. Let me know your thoughts and comments.